Welcome to Distill the Bourbon Podcast. We're back in the turn. It's been a hot minute since we've been in here recording videos, but we had a few things to say, so we thought after a year break we'd come back and say hello and drink a little bourbon and talk to you. I'm Brent. This is Brian and Chuck and Aaron. Aaron, if you wanted to get into the bourbon business and have your own bourbon, what would you do?
Right now, I would not put millions of dollars into a distillery. I would find a distillery that already has barrels, and I would go. I'd go buy a barrel or two. So that's what we're finding out, and even some craft distilleries that have their own juice while they're waiting, they're going and buying barrels from other places.
So you can buy your own barrel.
Buy your own barrel.
You can go through the bureaucracy of getting labels approved, and you can have your own label bottled and distributed by the proper distribution channels.
Find the mash bill that you like. And if you're doing it that way, I mean, don't be afraid to turn down bad barrels. Only get the stuff that you want. I mean,
we've had some pretty good picks, haven't we?
Pretty easy now because with the way the market's going, distillers just want to get rid of their barrels. They need to make.
Is that right, Chuck? There are a lot of barrels out there.
Well, gosh, there's millions of barrels out there. Brian, what does it take legally to buy a barrel of whiskey?
So you have to go through the proper channels, which I speak on Kentucky only when I say this because every state's different. But so for Kentucky, you have to go through a licensed distributor. Or if they're, I don't know the size of the distillery. If they're a certain size distillery, and I'm talking a small distillery, small production, like even Western Kentucky Distilling, for instance, they do a lot of contract distillation. They don't qualify for this. But there's some distilleries, based on their size, that can actually sell directly to the consumer. So if it's a small distillery, they can sell directly to a consumer, a full barrel, and that consumer can come pick it up and pay for it right there.
Okay.
But most distilleries, you have to go through a distributor who then in turns has to go through a retailer, and then that retailer has to sell that to the consumer. Most like we do that a lot we have different groups that reach out to us.
Our Bourbon Society.
Bourbon societies that want barrels, and we'll do a very small markup for those groups because obviously we're not going to mark up the full barrel. But there's a lot of groups that want access to these barrels, and that's the only way in Kentucky to do it.
Yeah. And I kind of like the groups that will find a organization that they're
donate to.
Let the retailer mark it up, and then all of the money goes to that organization.
You've been involved in that, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, we on the show have talked about the Bourbon Rabbi and interviewed him a couple of times. Chaim Litvin out of Shelbyville area. Amazing guy.
Cool guy.
He has a little different model in that he goes and he buys all these barrels, right? And then you can go and do your own barrel pick from different companies, different distilleries, and select which one you want. It may be half a barrel, maybe a whole barrel. And then he will help you get a beautiful bottle made and label approved, and then he can either go through a distributor or give it to you if you want to come pick it up with your truck. But as you know, that's what my buddy Kevin does. We talked about Kevin, my brother from another mother, and this is his latest whiskey. It's a rye, and I'll see if I can hold it out there. It's such a beautiful bottle that everybody should have one of these. He makes this for his fellow optometrist that he takes to a national meeting every year and then passes some of those out, and I get a chance to take some off of his hands. I love this stuff. Now you guys haven't tried this one yet.
We have not.
You had the original All Docs.
We did.
This is the All Docs,
and we were in on that barrel pick.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
that
we
was fantastic. What a great day,
to come back for that one.
Yeah, you showed off too much. You got all the credit from the rabbi. So this is a Kentucky Straight rye whiskey. It is, let me see here, 9 years, 121.46 proof. So this will wake you up. And,
that's an old rye.
I was going to say, normally rye's ready to go about 2 or 3.
Yeah.
This has been in the barrel for 9.
You want to tell us what you got there, Nose?
I got 121 proof off my first nose whiskey of the day. That's exactly what I got.
4.
Once it goes away, once you get past the alcohol, that's everything you want in a rye. There's the mint.
Get a little
Green.
grass.
Mm-hmm.
And some tobacco.
100%.
I don't get a lot of leather. Do you?
No. A little dustiness, though. Like, I guess, age.
We're sitting here talking like we know what we're talking about. Aaron's really the only one that knows what he's doing. He
We're just
sticks his nose in a glass, but,
the rest of us making stuff
we've
up.
learned how to talk about it. I don't get bubble gum. I'm just bananas.
I had one the other
Hey,
day.
you said no bananas, but if you have bourbon with bananas,
You pick it out.
pick it
Well,
out.
what is that, 1792?
92.
They all smell like bananas
Yeah.
to me. All right, fellas, tell me what you think. Oh,
Brian lost his shorts.
Definitely got that rye spice, but I mean, it's
what do you think? Does that make you happy?
9-year rye right there. 121. Right in the sweet spot.
It's kind of nice and complex. I wouldn't want this to be my first drink of the day. This is not my 6 a.m. wake up call. You know what I mean, there, Chuck?
I wouldn't mind it. It's very complex.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know where it came from?
I
Are we
believe
allowed
it's.
to say that?
I believe it's Bardstown
No way.
Distillery.
I don't like anything Bardstown does.
I know. Well, I
It's
think
Green
that's
River.
okay. All right, Western Kentucky. We can say whatever we want. Man, nobody knows.
That's good. That's really good.
It's probably not my new favorite rye. I mean, I love Peerless rye.
Yeah.
It's delicious. Green River has a nice rye. This has become my favorite one.
probably one of the oldest ryes I've had. I mean, Pappy has the 13-year rye,
Yeah.
but there's not a lot of ryes above that
Yeah.
4-year-old
I had a,
mark on the market.
Hard Truth just released their 6-year.
Mhm.
It seems like they've been around forever, but they just released their 6-year rye. Very, very good. Brian would not care for me saying this. I actually enjoy this a little bit better.
Yeah, nice. You're a rye guy. What do you think?
I love it. I
Me
think
too.
it's exceptional. Do you have any more of these?
I do. I do.
I'll
Yeah,
let you
I've
buy
got
it.
enough that I'm willing to get rid of a few, but it's just a fantastic rye. Chuck, what do you think? You're kind of a weeded guy, aren't you?
Well, I like
You like them all.
I like a lot of things. Personally, I would proof this down.
Okay.
I'm getting so much ethanol.
Okay, yeah.
in the mouth that I'm not sure if I'm getting all the flavor that's there. So
Yeah.
I would probably put.
What do you think a Manhattan might taste like? with all this?
Any cocktail would be fantastic. Yeah.
You're typically not a rye guy, though, correct?
Oh, I don't object to
You
a
know,
rye at all.
you're just okay.
Last bottle that I bought, not from your store, was a rye.
Okay.
From Wilderness Trail.
Yeah. Oh, well,
This thing has legs.
I was going to say legs for days. The viscosity on this is insane.
so Brent, you said that. So he actually got to go and pick the label. He chose everything on this
He
bottle.
chose everything. He chose what the bottle was going to look like. You know, you got all these different bottles that you can choose from. He Chaim is fantastic with creating a label. So he helped them create this label, but it has like, you probably can't see it, but it has like the instruments that you look through and they say 1 or 2, 1 or 2. You know,
Yeah.
he has that on there. And then on the side where it says 9-year-old whiskey, it looks like an eye chart. So all that is stuff that he picked.
Let's have a look at this.
And, Chaim can help
Yeah,
you
that's
through
cool.
all that stuff and then
So,
get it bottled.
Distilled bourbon.
Yeah.
Cast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
DBP number
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
We'll follow in Pursuit's footsteps.
Yeah. And it's not that expensive.
It's really not.
You're talking about, I don't want, I'm not going to speak for Kevin about how much he paid per bottle for this, but it is very reasonable when you talk about going and buying a top end whiskey
Yeah, and the thing
from the
is,
store.
Yeah.
if you get there, Chaim is so good. He'll be like, "All right, so what's your budget?
Yeah.
Like, what do you want to? And he'll give you the best at that price. And I mean, you can absolutely.
I hope he's still doing this. I hadn't talked to him in a few months.
Oh, he absolutely is.
Okay, good.
But yeah, you can leave with a bottle that. I mean, if you wanted to sell it for $40, he could get you something around, in that.
And that's the beauty about what he's doing, because if you think about it, you're knocking out two middle guys. You're knocking out the distributor middle guy. And you're also knocking out the retailer. So if you're wanting a Heaven Hill or something, if you can go to, I just lost his name, Heim, and they have Heaven Hill. They have an abundance of different distilleries to choose from. You said. So you could literally get those barrels much cheaper than you could if you went to the actual distillery itself and chose a bottle, because you have those extra markups involved. So I think that's a good opportunity for the smaller guys to leverage that.
I think so.
Maybe get some sales out of it.
We've worked with Heim in our bourbon group. We just did Warrior Spirits number 5, and there's talks about Warrior Spirits number 6.
How did I miss all these?
He's just great.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful guy.
Now, you've got another bottle there in front of you.
Yeah.
What is that all about?
We don't have to drink it. Heather went, so again, it's the Warrior Barrel Society. We do a lot for charity. Heather was able to go on every year they do in December, the ladies of the group go and do a ladies pick.
Cool.
And this was the first year that she was invited to go, and then we made it work, of course, to get her up there. But this is actually Lux Road Juice, but it's under the name Hazelbaker.
Okay.
So it's a label. She picked it out of Nulu.
Okay.
But I have started to see these Hazelbaker single barrels floating around.
Do we know where
it's
the name Hazelbaker comes from?
I don't have a clue. But they are all high proof. This one's 133 proof.
So it's Lux Road Juice, but was bought through Nulu?
Bought through Nulu.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of the same. Kind of the same thing we're talking about,
Yeah.
But it's 78 corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley. I think that adds up.
So
it's super sweet.
Alcohol by volume is 6.
It is.
Some people would take pause at that.
Well, there you go. If you want to get in the business and you want to do it without buying your own huge column still and investing in a rick house and all those kind of things, go out, create your own label. I think we're going to.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right. We're shutting down the store, guys.
Or at the very least, invite me along for the barrel tasting.
There you go.
Yeah, Kevin, if you do this again, we didn't steer you wrong the first time.
And with that said, please drink responsibly.